CCC leader Nelson Chamisa and his political nemesis Mr. Douglas Mwonzora, MDCT, have both pleaded with the ruling ZANU-PF for dialogue just a day after the Saturday by-elections. The double plea came when the two were separately addressing the media in Harare yesterday after ZANU-PF made electoral gains in the opposition urban strongholds as it wrestled 2 seats from them to add to the 7 it retained. Chamisa, who in the past has shunned dialogue and insisted he alone had the answer to Zimbabwe's challenges, made an about-turn and acknowledged that the ruling ZANU-PF is one of the key players from a historical perspective and also from a political reality. On the other hand, Mr. Mwonzora said it was now time for dialogue to be a priority. In 2018, after the general elections, President Mnangagwa set up the Political Actors Dialogue (POLID), a platform for political dialogue among the 2018 presidential election candidates. Chamisa called for political dialogue as it was the only practical way. We need to have a political dialogue in the country. There are key parties that have a majority show, and you know that ZANU-PF is one of the key players from a historical perspective and also from political reality. We are the only other party that is big enough to have that conversation and have a serious course of action for the nation. Chamisa said there is need for a dialogue and a pre- and post-election pact where leaders will agree on what is going to happen to those who are going to win and those going to lose. Mr. Mwonzora also said the MDCT is committed to dialogue, saying they will continue to push for dialogue with vigor. Chamisa's CCC won the majority of seats and defeated Mnangagwa's ZANU-PF in the by-elections. Mr. Mwonzora's MDC Alliance performed badly, it failed to win a single council seat. It also failed to win at any single polling station. At several polling stations its candidates got zeros. Addressing a news conference in Harare, after suffering huge electoral throbbing, MDC Alliance leader Douglas Mwonzora has said he has looked at what went wrong and is now busy dealing with that. Our performance was not good. We have looked at what went wrong and we are dealing with that. The MDC has the membership, drive, message and commitment to win elections. We have had a temporary setback and we will go to the drawing board. We are down, but we are not out. We will recover and take all. We have enough political arrogance to come out of this. This is nothing. The MDC Alliance is alive and well. It is kicking. This by-election setback is behind us. We have come from a disadvantage before. We will come back from this again. Voter apathy is a cause for concern for the opposition. The number of votes in areas which ZANU-PF won is almost the same as those won by the opposition. The election management body must act fairly and impartially. We will give a report in due course. There is need for electoral reforms. These reforms will come through dialogue. He also lambasted police for banning opposition rallies. The police still has too much power and discretion. People in the diaspora must be allowed to vote. People in the opposition must forget their differences when dealing with the issue of electoral reforms, he said.
Just to be being in the street.